That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's David Klein. Love it. Setting the tone with our meditation music. Thank you, David. I love him. Practitioner here at Agape. Yes, amen. Well, good morning, Agape. Yes, welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's good to be here together in community, just seeing and knowing the truth of love that's within us all. We're holding that vibration for one another, for this world, for ourselves. So I'm grateful that you're here with us this morning. I'm Marianne Lewis, Music and Arts Director. We welcome you here. Hey, we got an amazing house band today. I'm loving them. Yes, beautiful Wendy Barnes-Farrell. Mijan Owens is with us this morning. Yes, the diva. Hey. All right. So you guys ready to sing? All right, we're going to sing. We're going to raise it up. Yes. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit of my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah, no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for
Give some love for Najan, Marianne, the house band. And if you are seating down now, I'm going to practice a little bit of our Catholic rituals and ask you to stand back up. We can see the people who are have been with Father or the nuns a little while. You recognize that. I'm just inviting you to join us and stand up for the reading of the meditative thoughts. You'll see it up there on the screen. We invite you to contemplate this as we move through the week, and you can find it on Agape's website on the left-hand side of the page. It reads, "The seed of agape love was implanted within us the moment we came into existence. And when our heart fully ripens, agape love blossoms. We fertilize this seed of unconditional love not by merely having a spiritual practice, but by continually deepening our practice, so that year after year we become more spiritually mature lovers. It goes right to the inner work of strengthening our spiritual backbone, so that we not only have compassion and forgiveness for ourselves, we also genuinely learn to bless those who curse you and pray for those who abuse you." That's for us to contemplate as we move through the week from our very own Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. Marianne?
Thank you so much. Yeah, Reverend Jason. Beautiful meditative thought. So it's time now for our congregational song. I'm grateful we're all standing. We invite you to stand at home as well. As we are standing together, we're bringing our voices together. We're standing for love, standing for truth. If you're with us for the first time, the words are on the screen, so we welcome you to sing along with us. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you know me. All that I must do. I used to think God was the Son, God is the Son, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, needing us to shine His light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands. What must they do? Must they do? Command my life. It's here for you. God is the one that heals all creation. God is creation and makes all things new. God needs us to shine His light as me, as you. So use me, come on and use me. God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Beautiful day. We're going to welcome to the stage for our first musical inspiration today, Wendy Barnes. She's sung here before. You will love her. She's an international vocalist. Oh, excuse me, Wendy Barnes Farrell. Let's say her whole name. She's an international vocalist and entertainer whose vocals have been shared with many of the greatest performers in music history, people such as Stevie Wonder, Julio Iglesias, Michael Bolton, Anita Baker, Madonna, Pastor Shirley Caesar, Seal, and many others have witnessed firsthand the soulfulness and versatility of Wendy's voice. She's performing a one-woman show called Secrets of Shady at 3 on November 5th and 12th, and you may visit her website. This will be in the chat. wendybarnes.com for information and to purchase tickets. Give her some love and appreciation. Welcome, Wendy Barnes Farrell.
Good morning. I want to do a classic for you this morning.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Birds fly over the rainbow, then why, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star, and I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, yeah, birds fly over the rainbow, then why, oh why can't I? Then why, oh why, oh why, oh why, then why, oh why? Can't I? So can I?
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Give her more love and appreciation. Yep. And on chat, too. On guitar, that was Michael O'Neill. You can give him some love. Yep. On the keyboard is Christian Klikowitz. On drums, Curtis Bird. Bass, Dwayne Augustine. Of course, the Agape House Band, under the direction of Music Ministry Director Mary Ann Lewis. We are always so blessed. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Well, welcome, Agape community. Good to see each and every one of you this bright and beautiful day that, of course, God has made for us to rejoice in and celebrate in. I'm Reverend Coco Stewart. I'm delighted to be the hosting minister for today. And as always, when Dr. Michael travels, he's taking the Agape word out in a very powerful way. You'll hear more from him later, and you will be glad you did. We're glad that he travels. We're glad that he's back next Sunday. We're glad about the whole thing. As always, when he travels, we have a powerful spiritual consciousness in the pulpit to elevate, to elucidate, and to allow our souls to expand in our direct understanding of God within. Today we have Reverend Dr. Leon Campbell Jr. Give him some love and appreciation. You may know him. He's director of our youth and family ministry, and he's been at Agape for a long time. I'll do a more formal introduction later, but that's what's happening here for now. Let's see. His title is, of course, Your Good is Never Absent. So you know you want to hear about that. If this is your first time worshiping with us, being here at the Saban with us, and this is your first time, and if this is your first time online, we just want you to stand up. Just want you to stand up. The congregation wants to send, just stay standing. And the congregation just wants to send you some love and blessing, so just remain standing. And the congregation will repeat after me and allow the energy of divine love to flow from our hearts through our hands. And we say this: welcome to Agape. We recognize you. We know who you really are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. You are a unique way that love, intelligence, and divine beauty are happening on the planet. Intelligence and divine beauty. You are a one-of-a-kind spiritual genius. We celebrate your life. We're grateful for your presence. We thank God for you. Welcome to Agape. So accept the love from the congregation, whether you're here physically new or if you're online new. So grateful that you have made Agape your place of celebration and worship today. Wonderful, wonderful. We were visioning for you since before the beginning, I know, because I am a founding member. I'm always happy to say that. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have magnificent Agape spiritual practitioners holding prayer vigil throughout the sanctuary and remotely. They are under the direction of our own blessed and beloved Reverend Kathleen McNamara and Reverend Jason Davion Mitchell. They're maintaining an unbroken awareness of the infinite presence of pure spirit known as God, and I really appreciate them holding this sacred container for the divine self to emerge. Coming forward at this time is a practitioner with a specific assignment to do the affirmations, the Agape purpose statement, a spiritual reading, and a living evocation of the heart. That's an opening prayer. I'm going to invite newly licensed Ed Wasser to come forward to do this. Ed.
Good morning, Agape. Good morning, Agape Nation. Wow, beautiful people, beautiful place, beautiful energy. So grateful to be here. So grateful. So Reverend Michael's theme for this month, your perception of wholeness, it's harvest time. Our speaker today is Reverend Leon Campbell, and his topic, your good is never absent. It was my joy to facilitate our meditation session this morning with music provided by practitioner David Klein Lovett, today's musical inspiration, Wendy Barnes Farrell, and our interpreters for today. Yes, beautiful. And our interpreters for today, Romina Mena and Mara Bassani Santa Maria. Agape's licensed spiritual practitioners hold prayer vigil during service and are available for individual prayer immediately after this service. They're also engaging with you in the comments of this broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. You're invited to share any prayer requests there or contact our prayer ministry directly. My favorite part, affirmations. So I'm going to invite you all to stand up and repeat after me, aloud, line by line. The vibration of the Most High God is active within me right here, right now. The vibration of the Most High God is active within me right here, right now. My body temple clothes my spirit with beauty, health, and wholeness. My body temple clothes my spirit with beauty, health, and wholeness. The path of my evolution unfolds before me. I am guided. An environment of love and safety surrounds me always. I am protected. A wellspring of infinite good sources me fully. I am supplied. Lifted in the power of gratitude, I let it be. And so it is. Amen. So if anybody ever asks you what Agape is all about, we have a beautiful purpose statement. I love this. Agape's purpose statement. Our purpose as an intentional spiritual community is to be a living environment for individuals to realize that they are unique emanations of God. The love intelligence governing the universe. We embody an understanding of our oneness with God, and we consciously practice this truth in our everyday lives. Through the New Thought, Ageless Wisdom teachings and the energy of unconditional love, we're committed to individual transformation and to being a beneficial presence on the planet. Simply, we are here for God. So, our selected reading this morning is taken from The Answer Is You by Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. The following passage can be found beginning on page 81. It's taken from a chapter, Living as an Emissary of Peace. Living as an emissary of peace. Love that. I love this statement by Socrates. I'm not Greek, nor even Athenian. I'm a citizen of planet Earth. Whether an individual is Irish, Tibetan, Hispanic, Israeli, American, Indian, Palestinian, or African, the feelings of sorrow, joy, love, loss, grief, compassion, these are felt the same by all of us. I have traveled the corners of the world enough to know that playing with the fire of violence creates the ashes of destruction. And yet it cannot be denied that from the ashes of destruction, the phoenix of transformation can usher in a society of peacemakers. We are even now, capable of employing visionary solutions to challenges such as global warming, war, world hunger, unifying science and spirituality. The paleontologist and Jesuit priest Pierre Talon de Chardin forecasted that the next label of Homo sapiens will be Homo progressivist. Buckminster Fuller, a visionary architect and inventor, suggested we would evolve into hetero-techno-sapiens. Whatever the descriptive label, each of us is being called to participate in co-creating the world we wish to see. There is no distinction between one's individual future and the world's future. So the arrow points in the direction of each of us making a choice to live in love rather than fear, to express wisdom over ignorance, peace instead of aggression, and to apply the tools of the evolution of consciousness each of us possesses. Ooh, strong words. Let's all turn within and take this moment to stand in gratitude. So grateful. Grateful for this moment. Grateful for Agape, the Agape nation of love. Grateful for Reverend Michael for inspiring a whole nation of love. Grateful for Reverend Leon Campbell and his presence and his sacred yes that brings him here today to share with us his words of wisdom that is downloaded and coded from the infinite intelligence. So grateful for life itself. I recognize that God is omniscient, omnipresent, omniactive, omnipotent. There is no power greater than the infinite source and supply of all life. The power and presence that has birthed the trees, the earth life, wildlife, marine life, human life, the infinite source and supply that has birthed the entire cosmos is the same source and supply that lives in each and every one of us. Oh, how good it is to speak the truth, to lean in to the knowing that I am one with this source and supply of all life. And as I'm knowing that this is true for me, I'm knowing that this is true for each and every one of us here in this congregation and the love streamers and those who are tuning in to the archives. I am knowing that there is no separation, no delineation or fragmentation. There's just one thing happening here, and that is the activity of love, the activity of light, the activity of God. Oh, how good it is. No separation. God is, we are. Yes. So, I bless this time together. I bless Reverend Leon Campbell, beautiful spirit, light, source of so much intelligence, downloaded and coded from the infinite. I bless his talk today, knowing that it reaches open hearts and expanded consciousness and awareness, that we get to walk out of here lifted up by his words. And I bless the beautiful musicians and the beautiful singers and Reverend Coco and Reverend Kathleen and this beautiful congregation. I bless each and every one of us here today. With love and humility in my heart, I'm knowing that this service is blessed. I simply allow it to be and say, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much. We come this far by faith, leaning on God's love, trusting in the holy word. God's never failed me yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't turn around. We come this far by faith. We come this far by faith, leaning on God's love. God's never failed in His holy word. God's never failed me yet. I'm saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't turn around. We come this far by faith. Don't be discouraged when trouble's in your life. God of all your misery and strife. That's why we've come this far by faith, and we're leaning on God's love. What fell in the holy word, God never failed me yet. And I'm saying, whoa, 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 can't turn around, nothing's failed me yet. Singing, oh, 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 can't turn around, we come this far by faith. Oh, 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 can't turn around. We've come this far by faith.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Marianne Michon. Thank you, Ed, for that beautiful reading and that beautiful prayer. There's always a lot going on at Agape because the living spirit of life and love, God itself, is always seeking dynamic ways to fulfill its idea of beingness. I'm going to invite to come forward our own Lynn Alicia Henderson, practitioner here, to highlight some of what's happening in the community. You know you want to know. And Lynn Alicia, you know, I don't know about her enthusiasm. We'll have to see about that. That's a joke.
We know. Thank you, Reverend Coco. Good morning, Agape. So great to see you all here today. We have a few highlights, so make sure you also visit the Agape website, agapelive.com, for our weekly offerings and for more details on everything I'm about to share. And all the times listed are Pacific Standard Time. Now, this week's guest on Reverend Michael's Take Back Your Mind podcast is multi-platinum, Grammy-nominated recording artist, producer, actor, and the author of the critically acclaimed book, Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy, Omarion. Plus, Rev will answer your life questions of the week and guide you in meditation. Watch or listen to Take Back Your Mind with Reverend Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. And remember to subscribe or follow to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday. Yes? All right. And if you are seeking spiritual insight into your finances, your health, life purpose, or world events, email Reverend Michael at podcast@michaelbeckwith.com, and your question may be featured as the life question of the week on the Take Back Your Mind podcast with Michael B. Beckwith. And remember to share your name and location. See? Oui? Excelente. Now, as you all know who are here, Agape is open to the public. So come up every Sunday. Meditation is at 11. 11:30 is celebration service. Also be aware of the construction on Wilshire Boulevard and around the building. And as always, all of our services are live streamed. And you just need to know we love to see you in person. Yes? You love seeing me in person too, right? Yay. Okay. Odyssey, Agape's young adults ministry for those ages 20 to 35, invites you to join them Friday, October 27th at 7 p.m. Click on the banner on the website to join and contact Reverend Arlene Hilton at Reverend Arlene at Agape Live for any questions. And now, last call, The Answer Is You is open for enrollment. And here is Geraldine Bassett and Jennifer Kapler from Agape University to tell you more.
Good morning. My name is Geraldine.
So that must mean I'm Jennifer.
Yes. And this morning, Jennifer,
Yes.
I woke up and I had all these questions. I want a date that I can find not on the calendar. Girls, you know what I'm talking about, right? Ego is crazy. Oh my God, Jennifer, I have so many questions. Where can I find the answer?
Geraldine, you can find the answers within you. The answer is you.
The answer is you. Oh my God, that sounds like a class. Can I go and take that class? The answer, I'm looking for the answer.
As a matter of fact, you can. There's still time.
Oh my God.
How much time do we have left?
Well, what I heard was that there is a 5-week class going on that started last Wednesday, but you can still join it. So if you're having questions and you're looking for answers, the place to go, first, the answer is you. So we're gonna, excuse me, I'm getting so excited here just thinking about it, right? But join us. It's not too late. The class is on Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. It is not too late. Go to our website, agapelive.com. Join us. You have not missed a thing. You're going to learn about life structures. What are those, right? Spiritual practices and principles. And what about this one? We get to let go of the victim mentality.
Yes.
Jennifer.
We're going to go from victim consciousness to the I am consciousness. And all of us are going with you. The facilitators, the practitioners are in class with you, and we're with you the whole time. So join us, please. This is an amazing journey, and we'd love to have you with us.
Agapelive.com. Go to the website and join us. The answer is you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And what is the answer? The answer is? Woohoo! Woohoo! You. All right. So as you know, and as they told you, that was the last call. So we look forward to seeing you there. Reverend Michael's Adaptogen is out of stock at Nutri-Rise. However, you may pre-order the high nutritional density version as soon as possible. Actually, it's soon to be released from Nutri-Rise. Vitamin D3 and K2 is in stock, so go to Nutririse.com and order yours today. And lastly, Bringing Heaven for 37. Save the date. It is time to celebrate Agape's anniversary, Sunday, November 19th, on live stream during the 9 a.m. service, and live stream and in person for the 11:30 a.m. service. Stay tuned. There are more surprises to come. And until then, Agape, peace and blessings.
Ah, Lynn Alicia. All right. Thank you so much, Lynn Alicia. Thank you, Geraldine and Jennifer. And thank you for being here. All right. We get to hear from Reverend Michael now. We have some slides to begin with. He's at Super Soul Relay. He's in South Korea. Yep. There he is. He's been speaking. Reverend Julie Moret spoke. Reverend Michael. And these are some of the slides they sent us. This beautiful view. Yep. And now let's hear from Reverend Michael.
Peace and richest blessings. I'm here in Seoul, Korea, at Rhythmville, actually, the wonderful organization that is sponsoring the Super Soul Relay with myself and Julie Moret and John Ho Park and Master Sunya and Rishi as the main speakers, facilitators for this event. It's been magnificent to have good soul food, wonderful spiritual power. And today, you're at Agape, which is very important at this time in human history. You're going to be ministered to by our Reverend Leon Campbell, who has been working diligently with our magnificent youth for so many years. You're going to have Wendy Barnes Farrell as our musical inspiration, and of course, other music under the spiritual aegis of Mary Ann Lewis. And today, you're making yourself available to end any war inside of your own awareness. That's where it begins. Because we're facing a moment in history where we get to, if we have a unified awareness, transcend barbarity, transcend hate, transcend bigotry, transcend war altogether as a means of settling anything. It begins within us. Our own wars within our own awareness of being right or being wrong. More about that later. But today, stand in celebration in your spiritual community, supported in my absence, and watch as your own life becomes a light, shining brilliantly at this time in human history on planet Earth. It's up to us. Peace and blessings.
Thank you so much, Reverend Michael. I always love when he sends something. He will be back next Sunday, just to be sure I included that. So Wendy will come up in a moment with more musical inspiration. I want to do a little more formal introduction. Reverend Dr. Leon Campbell Jr., as you've heard, is the Director of Youth and Family Ministry here since 2004. Using the Agape principles and practices, he developed a comprehensive youth curriculum featuring original programming encompassing self-expression, creativity, spiritual practice, sacred ritual, and service projects. Reverend Leon will be releasing his new book early next year entitled Simple Mysticism, Seeing the Divine Everywhere, so you can stay tuned and look forward to that. After Wendy sings another gorgeous musical inspiration, Reverend Leon will step directly up and inspire all of us. Wendy, welcome. Give her some love and appreciation.
It's always a pleasure coming back here to Agape. There's so many God moments that we share backstage. It's so cool. I want to dedicate this song to my beautiful two daughters, Amira Simpson and Sunny Day. When we were touring, when I was touring with Julio, I bring them with me, and he heard us rehearsing, just singing, kicking it around in the dressing room, and he decided he would take us on tour with him, and this is the one song that we would sing. So I wish they were here to sing it with me, so I'm going to sing their parts and my part at the same time. Hope you enjoy this. When you're down and troubled, you need some love and care, and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. Hey, you just call out my friend, oh yeah, oh, if the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head soon I will be knocking at your door. Ooh, you just call, come on y'all, out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, 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 running to see you again. I'm coming to see you, winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is come, and I'll be there. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you, they'll desert you, They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. I'm coming to see you winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be here. Got a friend, oh yes, you got a friend. You got, just call my name and I'll be there. You got to know I'll always care. Just call my name and I'm gonna run it. You know I'm there. Yeah. Oh, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Hey, call my name and I'll be there. I got to let you know. Oh, yeah. Call me. Whatever you're going through, you might be down today, but you'll be up tomorrow. Yeah. Call me.
One more time for Wendy Barnes Farrell. Oh my God. Isn't it good to know that you got a friend? Isn't it good to know at the end of the day and in the midnight hour you got a friend? Oh my goodness, y'all. Am I the only one who have a friend in there? Isn't it good to know that you got a friend that you can call on? As a matter of fact, this friend you only have to call on. It knows your needs. They tell me even before you ask, God had already answered it. They tell me even while you are yet speaking, God had already answered that. What a friend. What a friend. What a friend that knows your needs even before you do. Okay? I love that. I love it. And so I want to talk about the presence this morning. This presence that I discovered way back in the inner city of Chicago at 12 years of age. I want to sing this song that was written by Sam Cooke many years ago. And Sam, he talked about a man that would walk through his neighborhood, who would walk through his community, and he would see the beauty, he would see the love, he would see the amazing thing, the everyday things, hello. Not somebody flying or, but he would see the everyday things. I had a dog many years ago, he's since passed, but he would, every day when I would walk this dog, everything was new. He was, oh my God, there's a tree. Oh my God, there's people, there's human beings. Oh my God. And I'm like, didn't you see this tree yesterday? Oh my God, this dog. He was excited about everything was beautiful. No one he met was not a friend. What a teacher. Now let me move on because that was my best friend. Y'all talking about a friend? So I won't, I'll get up here and I'll say, because if I start crying, it's over. But anyway, he talked about seeing the beauty everywhere. He recognized this presence, and they tell me you keep recognizing it, and you keep recognizing it, and you keep recognizing it, and you will see it. You will see the face of God. And so he said this: the things that I see as I walk along the street, that's heaven to me. A little flower that blooms in May, a lovely sunset at the end of the day, someone helping a stranger along the way, that's heaven to me. The feeling I have when I hear a touching prayer, it lets me know that God is right here. Even the birds flying around in the air, that's heaven to me. Guess what? You know it doesn't have to be a miracle for me to see the goodness of my God, 'cause it's everywhere to me. I know. Even the children playing in the streets, they say a friendly hello, hi, to everyone that they meet. Even the leaves blowing out on the trees, that's heaven to me. I think I want to say that again. You know it doesn't have to be a miracle in order for me to see the goodness of my God, 'cause it's everywhere to me. I know. Even the children, they're playing in the streets, they say a friendly hello, hello to everyone that they meet. Even the leaves blowing out on the trees, that's heaven to me. But y'all sing it with me. That's heaven to me. What about all the way back there? That's heaven to me. One more time. That's heaven to me. I know. Let's let's just take a moment and just take a breath, because there's such a beautiful presence in this room. There's such a sweet, sweet spirit. I could just think of my grandmother, and she said, boy, there's a sweet spirit in this place, and I know it's the Spirit of the Lord. Okay. You see, the reason why I wrote notes, because, I'll break out in a moment on a, and it might not have nothing to do with the topic, so let me, okay. So today, we're going to talk about the presence, and today we're going to talk about going into the unprecedented. You won't hear that at a lot of places, and one of the things that I love about Reverend Michael's life visioning process is that's what it's about. It's about going into the unprecedented, something that's never happened before. And you want to do that. You want to do that. Because I'm just going to admit it to you, the ordinary just won't do anymore for me. You want to come out of the everyday life that you in your box and we've never done this before and blah, 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 blah. I'm afraid, what if it don't work out? It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. You got a friend, Wendy was just telling us, you got a friend who goes before you. And even if it don't work out, the final word has not been said about you. I don't care what your doctor said. I don't care what your lawyer said. I don't care. The final word has not been written about you. So hang on, hold on, hold on. Don't throw in the towel. I don't care what they said. And so you want to stay away from people, and you want to stay away from situations where they say, well, nobody in our family ever done that before. Well, why don't you be the first? Okay? Why don't you be the first? And so it starts with an awareness and acknowledgement that there's something else to play here. There's something else. I remember as a child growing up in the inner city of Chicago and the projects, and I remember one time I was holding on to the bars because they had caged the whole thing up, because people were throwing things out from the balcony on the people. And I just cried one day, holding on to the bars. And I said, we shouldn't have to live this way. And I heard a voice that says, this will not be your lot. You will live far, far away from here. Hold on, hold on. And so I sat there and I cried because I had heard this voice before. I knew that this voice knew me. I knew that this voice had a stake in me. I knew that this voice was for me. I knew that I had a friend. Come on now. I knew that I had a friend. And I cried and I cried and I cried. And then I began to hear this voice on a consistent basis. I didn't run and was afraid of this voice. This voice had been with me since I was 12 years of age, and this voice would always be there to warn me. Because, one of my friends in corporate America, when I was in corporate America, he thought he was going to embarrass me in front of everybody in the boardroom. He said, Reverend Leon, how did you get out of the projects? And I had no clue at that point. All I could know was that. And I knew, and they looked at me strange, but I just got up and I said, he took me there, I'm going to go there. I said, I don't know, but there was this presence around me. There was this presence that would guide me. And they looked, and I kept going, so they tried to, shut me down. I said, oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Campbell. But there was this presence. And I couldn't deny this presence. I just could not deny it. And so I want to let you know that you are not confined to your upbringings. I came to a place where I recognized that I didn't live on the other side of the tracks. I lived in God. I came to a place where I began to see that I'm more than this. I came to a place where I said, I'm not confined to my family's cultural upbringings. This is not a criticism. I love my family. I love my upbringings. But I began to see that I am more than this. My father could not read or write. But at some point in my life, I began to decide that I am more. And I was the first in my family to get a high school diploma, AA degree, BA degree, master's. I was the first. I began to try this stuff that we were talking about on this stage. I began to try it. Taste it, somewhere it says, then taste to see that I am good. I didn't just listen and leave out of the sanctuary. I began to say, okay, I'm going to try that. See if that works. And so we are more than this. We are more. I don't care what your upbringing is. I don't care what somebody said about you. We are more than this. And so I started to acknowledge that there was something else. I started to acknowledge the presence. And one of the things that I started to do, because a lot of my Christian friends, I know at least, they always show off their apps, their daily apps from the scriptures, and I'm so impressed. I'm like, oh my God, that's great. So I decided I'm going to develop me an app program. But here's some of the scriptures I want to share. And one of the scriptures I want to share is to help us walk and see the divine everywhere. To every day to begin to know that you are not alone. Every day begin to see that God is with us. God goes before us. So here's some of the scriptures I'm going to be using, but there's more that I'm going to use. And here's one. Thou will keep you in perfect peace when your mind is stayed on thee. Lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge God, and God shall direct thy paths. When you dwell in the secret place of the Most High, you are abiding under the shadow of the Almighty, and quietness and confidence shall be your strength. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go out into the world now. When you abide in the Word and let the Word abide in you, you shall bear fruit richly, and it is God's pleasure that you prosper and bear rich fruitage. I love that. When I was in the hospital in October, one of the things that came to me very clearly, because, it was a good opportunity for me to become a good victim. Oh, my goodness. And tell my story and get y'all, oh, my God. And then I heard a voice say, shut up. God finds no pleasure in your sickness. God finds no pleasure in your victimization. God finds no pleasure in your lack and your limitations. God is in such joy as you prosper and be in good health and well-being. I always have to remind the children, I said, look, what I'm talking about is not about braggadocio or showing off the ego, but it's the truth of who you are. One thing I love about new volunteers and new members and the children, one thing I love about the children is that they always take me into the unprecedented. They're always green. They don't have anything to rely on, no experiences. They say, well, you remember, this is what happened in my family. No, they have none of that. It's like, let's go for it. And so One of the things we came up with some years ago, we came up with, let's have a wizard's ball. And we're going to do that next Sunday on the 29th, where we dress up as wizards. And we go out and we do magical things. We begin to do magic tricks. That's their only homework. You have to come up with a magic tricks, and you have to state affirmations. And one of the things we discovered was the meaning, the Aramaic meaning of abracadabra. And I know some of y'all probably know from the first service, so I'm not going to ask you, because some of you already know. But the meaning of abracadabra in the Aramaic language, that's the language that Jesus spoke, is I create as I speak. There's power in you. We are magical beings. We are magical beings. Speak the word. Speak the word. You have power in you, in case you didn't know that. But we use our power for everything but that. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? I said, what an opportunity laying here in the hospital was to speak the word. There's power in us. There's power in me and you. And so while we're on the subject of hospital, I was sitting there, and they was all looking at my charts, and they called all the specialists in, and it was like, ooh, you in trouble. So I sat there, and they all looked at the chart. They looked at me. They looked at the chart. They looked at me. And I started smiling. And a laugh broke out, and they said, is he okay? Is he mentally okay too? But I was just getting prepared for what they're, because see, what they say, it's for, I let them do what they are here to do. But guess what? 6 months later, early this year, they came back and I had an examination, and they looked at my charts and they said, this is amazing. And they looked at the charts and they looked at me. They looked at the charts, they looked at me. And then finally they said, how are you able to do this? And so I didn't, because I was smiling, but then I brought my doctor over and I said, look, I just want to share something with you. I'm not a doctor, but just let me share this with you. I said, next time you have a new patient, I want you to just briefly show their current chart, put it away quickly, and then show them a mock chart. You can show them mine, I don't care. And I want you to say to them, this is where we're going. And I know you can do it. I know you could do it. I know you could do it. I want you to share that with them. Because guess what? Our minds are going to wrap around the possibilities. Our minds are going to sit there and look at and think and concentrate and visualize the possibilities and not some worst case scenario. And I said, well, you won't have a lot of patients coming back to you, but that's okay. We're in the healing business. We're in the healing business. And so I just want to share that we want to go to the unprecedented. And one thing I mentioned, one thing about Reverend Michael is that the life visioning process. The life visioning process. Help us to see that we all have within us everything that we need. And it's our goal to open it up. Your good is never absent. Your good is never, never absent, because God is not absent. God is right here with us. Let's take a breath. And I think about, because I love watching sunsets. I love sitting there watching sunsets. And after this big presentation by the sun, all the colors and the beauty, and then it makes its exit, right? And I'm thinking, that part of me is like, oh my God, where's the sun going? But guess what? At the very same time that I'm saying good night, someone possibly in Thailand in the east is saying good morning. There's no such, the sun doesn't come and go. The sun is always with us, always with us. Even when you're going through a tunnel and it's completely dark, you begin to see that ray of light and you begin to travel outside of the tunnel. The sun is waiting, is right there to meet you, right there to meet you. We all know that the sun never moved. Your good is always there, always there. And the sun is a wonderful example of the presence of God. Always, always, always there. There's a song that we also used to sing at Agape many years ago, and it just simply goes like this. My wings were heavy, I could not fly, haunted by dreams that were meant to come true. Love was there, but I could not see it. So the voice of salvation came shining through you. And you said, God is all there is. Y'all know it. God is all there will ever be. God is all there is. God is all there will ever be. I'm going to take it to the ending. If your wings are heavy and you cannot fly, you're haunted by dreams that were meant to come true. God is right there. You just have to see it. Let the voice of salvation come shining through you. And you sang, God is. Sing it like you know it. What? God is all there is. God is all there will ever be. I'm going to let Mary Ann talk to y'all a little bit.
God is all there is. Oh, God is all there will ever be.
Sing it like you mean it.
God is all there is. God is all there will ever be.
We want to give thanks to all those who have called our One from the Heart, our prayer ministry. We want to lift up Allison Bates for her dad, Leonard Pitts. Want to lift them up, knowing that the presence of God surrounds him, the love of God enfolds him, the power of God protects him. Even now, wherever he is, God is. We also want to embrace everybody in the Middle East. everybody in Israel, everybody in Palestine, all those in that region, knowing that there are no sides in God, that God has not taken a side. We want to just embrace everybody and know that they are more than that. They are more than this, more than their nationality, more than that. They are children of the Most High God, in whom God is well pleased. In whom God is well pleased. So we just take a moment, just embrace all those in the Middle East area. And we begin to vision and have a new conversation. Another conversation. We also want to embrace those who have gone on the other side, knowing that there's only life, and more life. What we thought was death, had turned out to be a dawn. There are many rooms in my Father's house. We lift up Francisco Baserva for the father, Mickey. We also hold and embrace our dear Mijan Owens for her father as he makes his transition. We began to see that there's no horizon. We go from sunset to sunset to sunset to sunset. Just as you said goodbye, somebody is saying hello. So we give thanks. And we're going to take this time to bless our conscious giving moment. This is a sacred time. This is a sacred time. And we begin to just acknowledge that our source is God. I'm going to say that again. Our source is God. And this source never runs dry. This source never runs dry. Just like the river floats into the sea. Oh, I cannot find where the ocean begins or ends. So we just dive deep. We dive deep. And know that as I give, I'm receiving at the same time. Oh, it takes me hours to shop for a greeting card. I'm thinking, oh, they'll like this one, they'll like that one, they'll like this gift. Who received the gift first? I did. I received the gift. So when you give, you also giving at the very same time. The Spirit says, prove me now, and I will open out a way. I will open out a way. Somebody said, when things are tight, Reverend Leon, give. Things get tight, give. And so I know it's time for Reverend Coco because I can do a whole thing on that one, but we just give thanks for this time of giving and receiving, because we really don't know which one is which. You just gave, but you also received. Hello, open out a way, open out a way. So grateful for this time, so grateful as we pass this on to Reverend Coco, and she'll give you more details on our giving.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Reverend Leon. So as he has begun our sacred holy time of our sacred offering, again, I invite you to start contemplating what you are grateful for, especially whatever of the gifted nature of the infinite you received. perhaps through Reverend Leon Campbell today, yes, through our music ministry, through anything that has come through today or any time, we just enter into this space with a loving, grateful heart. So the ways that you can give, of course, there's a QR code. Excuse me. It will, if you know what to do with that, you hold your phone up. It'll lead you directly to where you can give directly. And you can set that up as a one-time thing, or it can be repetitive. So it gives on a regular basis. And it can be that when you're standing somewhere and you're suddenly grateful for something that came through that is lifting you at Agape, that then you hit that button and you can give again. You can text to donate. Text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 424-321-6243. And the other thing is, so the QR code, to go back to that, is good. If you're on our Facebook page, Dr. Michael's Facebook page, or if you're on YouTube, you can use the QR code. Of course, if you're on Agape's website, agapelive.com, you're on a safe, secure website, you can push the donate button. You can always write a check. What does Dr. Michael say? Sometimes the old-fashioned way is the best way. If that's something you like to do, then you can write a check. We have ushers at the back, so if you're in the sanctuary and you want to drop off check or cash, you can do that. If you want to mail it in, I'm thinking of Reverend Michael saying, remember when we used to say they just mailed it in? Well, but this is a good way to mail it in. He appreciates the notes, the cards, the letters, and you can mail it to 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, 90211. So just continue to prepare your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, your donations online and in person. And we're going to take another few minutes and hear a very powerful statement from Reverend Dr. Michael. This is a clip of when he spoke. In Washington, D.C., a few weeks ago, he participated in the World Cultural Festival. It's timely for all times. Listen.
Michael Beckwith for the Christian faith.
Peace and richest blessings to all of you. I bring greetings from the Agape International Spiritual Center, headquartered in Los Angeles, California. We embrace Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Guruji and his massive vision that he has for us. The vision of diversity, but not just diversity. The vision of inclusivity, but not just inclusivity, but divine appreciation for each and every being on this planet, that we may come to see the great potential that lies within all of us. These last couple of days have created a vibrational frequency that has allowed us to see something and to feel something that we can never unsee. As we look around each other and see each other from different cultures and ethnicities and sexual orientations, with the realization that we've all emerged from the eternal in a way that our uniqueness brings about the ways that God gets to show up on the planet, He has and is reminding us that the true revolutionaries on this planet are those that are strong enough to love. The revolutionaries are not the individuals that are carrying arms. They are the individuals that are strong enough to love and to carry the vibration of peace, which is the dynamic of harmonizing good, anchoring it on earth as it is in the highest heaven, everywhere present. So today, we're saying in substance, it's not merely about the politician and the statesmen and the heads of states. It is about the world's citizenry. That as we wake up and have a divine realization of our oneness with almightiness, we anchor that on earth and the world changes. Because the world is made up of agreements and perceptions that we all agree upon. But today, this weekend, we have agreed that peace is real, love is real, beauty is real. And the world is changing now. Citizens, you are more powerful than you know. And when you wake up, the world changes. So we say in substance, great God of the universe, infinite spirit, Lord God Almighty, the presence that is never an absence. We're at one with thee. We allow for our life to be a living instrumentality through which love and peace and harmony and beauty and generosity, kindness and compassion anchor itself on earth. And from this moment on, every single thing works together for our individual and for our collective good. And it's happening now. And so it is. Amen. Thank you.
Just continue to prepare your offering. We have some music.
Such a beautiful thing. Love, be encouraged, love. We'll see you through, love. Be the first to love. Fill your heart with love. Be about it. Sing a song about love. Never doubt that love. Unconditional love is our shelter, love. Now and always love. Before and after love. Love, love gives you courage, love. It mends your heart, love. It's the best thing. You can't go wrong with love. 'Cause it's eternal love, and it has no end. Love, stand on up for love. Unconditional love is our shelter, love. Now and always love. For and after love. Love, love. Come on, Mike. Mother, there's so many of you crying. Brother, there's so many of you dying. Oh, we got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Oh. Every day, new way. The world is changing. We are changing. We got to find a way. Bring some loving today. Bring some loving here today. We'll see you through love. Be the first to love. Fill your heart with love. Oh, love, 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 love. Sweet love. Be encouraged to send love.
Brenda Lee Yeager, good to see you. Welcome, darling. Yes, much love. So I want you to join with me because we have enough people in the audience. As always, I like you to join with me in blessing the offering as it has come forward. Remember, I create as I speak. Remember that? I create as I speak. So you're going to say this after me. Divine love through me, blesses and multiplies this offering. It is pressed down and running over as a benefit and a blessing to me, Agape, and the world. It is a blessing because I make it so. And so it is. Amen. Thank you so much, Agape. Much love to you. I'm going to invite Reverend Leon to come forward to do our benediction. Reverend Michael will be back next week. And don't forget, the licensed practitioners are available for prayer directly following service. As you know, you can go right out that door and you will be directed. And as Reverend Leon comes up, I know we're going to chant, but give him some love and appreciation.
Let's stand, everyone, for our benediction song. Yeah, Brenda Lieger in the house, wonderful Wendy Barnes Farrell. Check her out at the Artist Corner after service today. Brenda's got her concert coming. Let's sing, everyone. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say, blessed always, blessed always, blessed always, oh, the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say, let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say, amen.
We leave this place with a deep awareness that what we have been searching for is also searching for us. The Hopi Indians said that you are who you have been looking for. Your good is never absent. And so we go forth knowing that it is done, it is here, it is now. We go forth giving thanks. Emerson said that if thanks is your only prayer, that will be sufficient. Just give thanks. Give thanks. No questions. You are the answer. We found that out. So just give thanks. And go forth and multiply the good. And for this, we're truly grateful. And we say together, and so it is. Amen. God bless you all.
Joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. That's Christian Klikovitz on our piano today. Dwayne Augustine on the bass. That was Michael O'Neill on guitar. Woo! Curtis Bird on our drums today. The wonderful Brenda Lieger with us. Mijan Owens with us today. And Wendy Barnes Farrell. We're so blessed and grateful. Check her out. I'm Marianne Lewis. Reverend Michael will be with us next week, and we are so grateful. Thank you, Reverend Leon, and everyone that was a part of the service. We love you all. Have a beautiful and blessed week.
Always fun at Agape.